How's it all going, everyone? Welcome back to Gran Turismo. For some reason, that is not. Now it is. I don't know why that was slightly off center there. Oh well. How's it going? I don't know how long this part will be. I'll have to see how I keep feeling because I'm a little bit on the. So, if you remember, and I don't know how you could possibly forget, the last thing we won was this. Meaning we completed the 2CV Cup for the Citroen dealership, which means we don't have to do that now. We are sitting on about just under 9.5 mil. What I am thinking we do is, I've been saying we've been meaning to do it for a while. So let's go pick up the DTM Championship. And we're going to do it in the Opel Calibra. Mostly because it's kind of the only car I have. I have no idea how competitive this car will be in the grand scheme of things, but we should be okay. We cannot escape this track, can we? We absolutely cannot escape Opera Paris. It's about as good a grid as we're going to get, isn't it? $95 points. Oh. Got the Evo 2 there. Oh, here's the TTR. Oh, it's got to get wide, thank you. Ow. Bonk. That Alpha could be a little bit quick. We need to get past our teammate in the Opel Calibra. Opel Astra just here as well. It also said it was a 10 race championship. It's not, it's 5. I'm pretty sure anyway. Bit of a sec at the inside, but yeah, we do not have the straight line speed in the Calibra. That's where we're falling down. Now we can go chasing after the Alpha. High speed ring might be a problem, as will midfield actually. If straight line speed's a problem in this car, we've got some pretty fast circuits to go to. The only thing that's going to save me is the fact we have four-wheel drive in this thing. Careful. Obviously we know the Mercedes Evo 2 is the slowest car here. It's the slowest car that can enter this championship. Khalid was not far off. It's holding up the TT, which is all I needed to do. Oh, careful. Bounce. Oh, Alpha's gone on the wall. It's opened up an opportunity. Not the inside. He did not want to give that up. Oh, hello. Hello. You gonna leave me room? Oh, wow. I just got, like, absolutely shoved off the road by the Alpha now. Oh, that's a walk. We're gonna have to clear this Alpha Romeo soon. That Vauxhall's there. No, I called it a Vauxhall. Well, I guess it is. It's a repeat by Vauxhall. I'm not wrong. I don't know. That's how you can tell I'm British. I defaulted to Vauxhall without trying to get over. Oh, hello. Your tyres look like they're dying. We're definitely gonna have to do all the races ourselves. So. Come on, come on. We might have to make a bit of a dirty dive. Considering he did it to me, then that's only fair. Oh, that Opal's giving the Alpha a good run for its money. There's another car catching us at the TT. Yes, it is. The TTRS is free. Okay. As long as it keeps starting near the back, we'll be okay. But I think from the next few races, they'll start ahead now, aren't they? Jesus, he's getting right up there. No, the hard fought win. Right there. Let's go. I like how it's mostly older DTM cars that are in the game as well. Of all things. Whew. 420 horsepower. Nice. $15,000. Okay. Oh, thankfully it's keeping the AI in the same points order. We should be okay with that TT and 4. Got that 4-wheel drive. Not doing much for us though. That Audi's always cleared the Calibra shite. Bit tighter than I remember it in Gran Turismo 3, but yeah. If we're lucky, that TTR will keep behind those other two, the Alpha and Astra. I'm hoping. This thing's got grip though, it's got downforce. It can turn. Oh, careful. You got a bit of air and it upset the car. Ooh. Pretty good for us so far. I think we've got the AI and the high speed stuff there. At least in traction we definitely do for all-wheel drive. Yeah, Calibra's not bad. It's a bit more. It's not. It's weird. It's more competitive than I thought it would be, but it's also not at the same time. If that makes any sort of sense. I think it might be from the AI's skill issues that we're having a bit of an easier time with this. Still don't know why the Calibra is worth way more money than the newer Astra. I wouldn't say it's more competitive, that's for sure. Careful! Oh, that's worked out. One minute 12.8. That's flying. Kind of dominating the AI here. Kicking the AI's ass and a stop Khalifa. Oh, the Astra's finally overtaken the 155. That's interesting. I assume that TTRS will be the next car to overtake the 155. I'm assuming, of course. Mostly because I think that TTRS is the faster car. It's hard to tell if it's overtaking it or not. Smooth sailing. That's race 2 down. Quite convincingly, actually. Okay, I've got a bit more hope for this Calibra. Got a bit more hope for this Calibra. 1 minute 12.2 as well. We are flying. TTR still did not overtake that 155. Interesting. Pretty even Stevens so far. I think that TTR should realistically be higher. It is the quicker of the cars. Okay. High speed ring reverse. Okay. We should be okay here too. Good launch, good launch. Oh, the Calibra's got some cornering speed to it. On the high speed stuff anyway. Calibra could be okay here, you know. We'll have to keep an eye on our teammates' progress, but it already looks like he's falling behind. Have we got a sixth gear? We do! We have a sixth gear! GTR is in second place. The inevitable's happened. Smooth sailing. Pretty smooth sailing so far. There we go. Ooh. 2 more laps to go. Smashing this right now. Calibra DTM Pog. Hello Vitor, welcome here. Yeah, we're doing the DTM Championship. I've been putting it off for a while and I was just like, oh, we'll do it eventually. And I just thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it now. Surprisingly competitive. I was worried that the Calibra traditionally is not a strong car for this. I've been very much proven wrong. I have been very much proven wrong. It has been a very useful car. those cars were all having their own little battle up there. And I think that's because I always thought this car wouldn't be competitive, because I saw the AI driving this car, and they weren't competitive in it, so I have my concerns. Turns out it's just an AI skill issue, basically. It's the 155, yeah. For the AI it is, yeah. I think it's probably the best car, apart from maybe the TTR. It's definitely the best old touring car you can use, but I don't think it's the best car for it. But it's consistently been in the top 3. So, yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Just don't use the Evo 2, unless you hate yourself. The Evo 2 is not quick at all. We've actually got a relatively tough opponent lineup for the most part, apart from obviously my teammate who's down in 5th. Yeah, but it's not here, which is the main thing. I think I know how we win that. And it's at the Mercedes dealership. However, I haven't picked it up yet. We will at some point though, but might be good for a round or 2, but I think most of the events that we're going to be needing now are very car specific, because a lot of it's still one makes that we've got to do. We still got to do the Sylvia sisters and the Micro Cup in the Nissan dealer, so we still need to pick up some pretty shit cars. Then the one thing that's helped me is the fact that the TT is starting in like 4th every time, and it's behind the Opal. Need to get the 190 out of the way. And because we're at the Nordschleife, we're overtaking going to be nice and tricky. My favourite car was always the CLK DTM Gnome. I think it was just because of the engine noting. Gran Turismo 3 made it very easy to listen to. Made it a very easy car to listen to. CLK. Obviously, you added a whole load more DTM cars to this game, so you had slightly. The other opponents that you could have had were the Vauxhall versions of the Calibre and the Astra. We've only got the Opel ones here. And the Audi A4, I think, are the only other cars that we didn't get in this event this time around. Hoping that Opel can do me a solid this race, but I feel like at the end it probably won't be able to. Because this thing isn't slow by any means, it is a quick car. I'm not actually sure why the Opel Calibre in the hands of the AI struggles that much. I'm really not sure. Oh, it's turning on me, but it's okay. I think that 155 is also. I think that 155 is also the four-wheel drive car as well. So it is a four-wheel drive car, so it's good for stability. Oh. Okay. Seems like the Calibra has a bit of a traction issue. It does not like getting up to speed. Once it's up to speed, it's okay. But it does not like coming out slow corners. All that much. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. Carousel, baby! One day I'll get that corner right. Up here. Corner, thank you. Oh. Yikes, that was close. Roller coaster. This track's great fun. I know why people like the circuit. It's okay. I think it's a bit overrated, but I do like the circuit. We rallying. We rallying. You just see them in the background. They're very, very faint. Yeah. Perfect. And there you go, look, the Alpha 155 again. It's a competitive car, I can't deny that. The Audi TT finally got past the Calibra, which is a pleasant surprise. Took it nearly all race, I suppose. But yeah, that 155 is not slow. Okay, one more race and this championship's done. I believe it's at Fuji? Right. Basically a toss-up for second between the Astra and the Alpha. Whoever wins this race out of those two is second in the championship. What is going on? Should be a nice competitive finish because, well, Fuji is definitely one of them tracks of all time. It's weird how you can't recognise the circuit anymore. It's weird how you can't recognise this circuit in its new life and how it was in like the 90s and 80s. That's incredible to me. Because usually you come off up there. You come off up there and then it'd be like straight down here. At whatever speed. I guess they did it to slow the cars down a little bit. So other than that, it's mostly unchanged. Whew. Rally him. Cannot tell what the running order is back there at the minute, apart from the Alpha second still. I think it's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna win out of that Alpha and the Astra. Should be quite tight. Opel Cleaver struggling as always in that battle ahead of the Mercedes. Oh, bit of rallying. That Alfa Romeo is pulling away. It's not like it's being caught. But yeah, the Alpha 155 is definitely one of the stronger cars for this championship. And I know how we win it. We haven't actually locked it yet, but I know how we can win it. We just need an Italian car to do La Festa Italiano. Wow, we have the Chisetta, don't we? We could use that. We have the Chisetta V16. That could be a shout. Obviously, the Sonja. could show up. But that's kind of it for like exotic as cars. Bit of running across again. The TT and the Astra are having a battle. I didn't think that was going to be the case. Just didn't think the Alpha would pull away like that. But apparently so. So what do we do after this? Do we go and get the Giuseppe and do the Festa Italiana? Do we go pick that up and pick up that championship? It's a thought. We'll have to see what we can pick up next. I know what the prize car for this championship is, and it is a useful car relatively early on in the game if you can get this out of the way soon enough. But not the be all end all. Not the be all end all car. A lot of people use it for GT World Championship, which I don't think is necessary. I don't think you need the prize car for this to do GT. I think there are other ways you can get around having such. The fact you have to upgrade it, and the fact it's not that strong a car, even on its tyres really good. But whilst it's okay, it's not the best car you can win in that early part of the playthrough. By a long shot. Okay, DTM done. For some reason it said that this was a 10 race championship but only has 5 events in it. The more you know. I'm pretty sure it said it was a 10 event championship anyway. Okay, DTM done. $75 grand for doing that championship. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And give me the CLK GTR, thank you. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, this isn't actually the CLK GTR, it's actually the CLK LM, which is slightly different. But, yeah. For a 10 race championship, it only had 5 races. Supposedly. Go have a quick look around the car dealers quickly. There's a blue CRX there, that's quite nice. No. No Delta here right now. There's a GTS 25 Type S. So. What about 1980s? No 205. They only ever come up like once, twice, or thrice. The S500's there though. Is there anything in the late 90s that we could pick up that would actually be useful? I do like this spec of car. I don't know why I like this car. I think it was just because it was the LM Limited model. I actually saw one for sale a while ago on like Auto Trade, and it was like 78 grand. I was like, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not picking that up. But at least it's nice and cheap to own in Gran Turismo, I suppose. It's very blue. I think we've earned ourselves a little price treat. Not really all that useful in the grand scheme of things. Hey, Paulie, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, better late than never. You've just missed us finishing the DTM championship. What do we do? Because we're starting to run out of main events. It's all now starting to be one makes. And obviously we've still got some. There's going to be a point where I'm going to start these streams off in an endurance race, and we're going to have to just sit through it for as long as we can. Oh yeah, so do we do the Italian championship? Well, we're gonna have to do it at some point. It's an Italian car I already have, so I might as well use it. Surely it's not going to just put us against like full-blown race cars. It's just going to put us against like Alfa Romeos, potentially a Zonda. Surely it can't do me over that badly. IB. Why is this such a high entry? Is it because of the prize car? Is the prize car the reason why this has such a high entry fee? Like, International B for what is effectively an Italian road car championship. Yes. Yes, yes it is. We should dominate this. Not like that, we're not. Just give them a head start, you know. This car's a bit. Best I can do is a 303 horsepower Alpha 1.5. Is that actually the strongest opponent? This car's a bit trash. Mamba's here as well with the hydrate. Oh, well, in a moment, buddy. It's actually a bit too cold to be hydrated. It's flat, it's freezing. Even with my heater on. This car is hot garbage. Oh my god. Wow, I'm glad I bought Well, if they're upgraded, that'll explain a lot. Thankfully this car's stock, so no money spent. It's garbage. Wait, so how much horsepower is the Lancia Delta on? Because that only makes about like what, 180 stock? Or is it like 220 something? Can't remember the stock Delta. The stock Delta. This car's trash. The whole one. I can see why the AI can't drive it. Delta has 292, so they do lightly upgrade the cars. Okay. Well, I'm glad I bought my Chisetta then. Otherwise, I would have been in for a nasty shock if I bought the Delta. Or I could have just bought the rally car. But my car is so shit. Lightly, that one so they've given them effectively 100 horsepower, give or take. Effectively, you could bring a stock Zonda, and you'd be on par with them phones. What you can't do is change their tire whips. That Delta ain't fucking around. It's the 156. The 156 wasn't in this race, but the Delta got second, so that's all that matters. I mean, do they accelerate that quickly? We could find out. Let's ride on board. Easy win. Tell me about it. Do what? It's actually so cold in this flat. This drink is colder than that my fridge. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, the AI skill issues, so. They may have a load of horsepower, but they can't fucking it up. Also, that Lancia looks like it has sport suspension. Bomb. They are very slow in the corners. I mean, they're trying, I suppose. It doesn't actually look that quick for like 300 odd horsepower. It really doesn't look all that quick for 300 horsepower. It's the second worst, but it's also the strongest car. Because it's four-wheel drive. And I don't think there's any Italian opponents that can appear that are four-wheel drive in the Delta. I don't know how it got into second before. It was still... Well, they're rally crossing. I would bet you the Lancia is the strongest car in terms of actual performance. So. Does not have very what? Where the fuck are you going? Well, that explains a lot. That explains what the fuck's going on. Where's everyone going? And that's why the Lancia Delta is the second strongest opponent. Yeah, okay. That race at the end was just a clusterfuck for the AI. I don't think... Yeah, that's why I said the Delta is technically the strongest opponent. It's the only one that won't understeer off the track. It should do well here. Should. If it's even in the race. If not, it'll be just Lancia. Not Lancia. Alfa Romeo. Well, the 155 is not here again. The Delta showed up again, though. Fiat Coupe, though. That Coupe could be strong. Thank goodness we've got the walls to help keep this car in a straight line. That Fiat Coupe could be quite quick. It's a 5-cylinder. Names a car GT, puts it front wheel drive. Yep. Oh god, they're just... It's quite funny. This car does not turn at all. It's so garbage. I tried to rip the handbrake to go around the corner, it didn't work. Yeah, don't rip the handbrake, it doesn't work. This car does not turn! No wonder the AI keep crashing in this thing. Got the braking distance of like... Eventually. I've got the braking distance of eventually and turning circle of yes. Ironic. I bring a supercar and it doesn't turn. Who would have thought? I can't even use age as an excuse because the Delta's older than this. By the time it changes gear, I've already had to hit the brake. Crazy. Doesn't stop. I haven't even got out of third gear yet. I legitimately have not got out of third gear in this race. Even the AI couldn't stop the car. Sounds good at low RPM though. Right, let's see what our final opponent list is going to be for this championship. Right, set of races. Yes. So Infineon, definitely the most Italian of circuits. Should have just done it at Costa di Amalfi, mate. No 155. Oh, the 156. Oh, the 156 is the. I kept reading it as 155, and I was like, hold on, that's not in the game. No, the 156 is here. No Delta this time, no. The Fiat has imposter syndrome. They're all 24 valve. They are all 24 valve engines. Brakes. Come on, please. The AI should skill issue at this track because it's all fast turns, and we've proven that they can't do it. Someone's drifting in the background. It just, yeah. You have better options for this car. Car. This car just hates everything. It hates braking. It just wants to accelerate. It doesn't want to stop. It doesn't want to turn. It just wants to accelerate. Put it on the fucking test course. Yeah, I was, but this car is somewhere else. I don't think you could. I don't think I can explain it until you've driven it. If you ever drive the Giuseppe in Gran Turismo 4, you might understand my pain. What the fuck? There's just cones everywhere, and that wasn't me. That was the AI. It doesn't stop. And the AI has the same issue in this car, but I think it's a lot more pronounced in this car. Someone's rally crossing over there. I like how they are all variations of a 3 litre, 2.5 litre, and a 3.2 litre engine, basically. But all of them are 24 valve still. Yeah, the AI were rallying everywhere in that race. That's not actually that hard a championship. When the Giuseppe, you don't need to buy a car for it. I mean, we don't need that now. We don't need that car now. We should put Italian boy. It's the second fastest Italian boy you can get. Right. There's an auto Sam. Sag, no Delta. No 205 here either. It's in the 90s dealer, because there might be something we can pick up. The Grand Sport would be a shout. Well, there's the 156 that we were just racing against. But Atlantis was there. We own Atlantis. We already own one. There's the 22B. Still at a steady 25k. Do we buy this Mercedes? This Mercedes is categorically not worth it. For the Legend of Silver Arrow trophy. It's categorically not worth it. Oh, the Nissan March. We could use it for the Micro Championship. Could. We're gonna have to buy one at some point. I feel like there's also better micros you can purchase. We also need a Daihatsu Copen, so what do I know? We could buy one of these, but I think that's a bit overkill. Also, did you notice how this one's not a GTR model? So if you bought this and entered that championship with it, you couldn't do it because it's not a GTR. That is, and that is. Egg. But this one is not. I mean, we need a micro anyway. Because, look, if you go into the Nissan dealer, We are going to need a G. Well, we've got plenty of GTRs, so we don't need to buy one. But Sylvia and Micro we need to buy. So the new Micro has 88. How much does the old one have? There was a 200 SX there. We could have used that. 77. It's also a little bit cheaper. Let's not mess around. Let's just get them. We're going to need it anyway. Unsurprisingly, it doesn't have a particularly fantastic, like, Grandois prize card. Got one tiny Japanese boy. Got one tiny Japanese boy. Why is the cube eligible? Why is the Nissan? Why is the Nissan cube eligible? What the fuck? For fuck's sake. Oh. Well, that might be a problem. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to go into these races knowing they have slight horsepower increases. Here's me just thinking, oh yeah, it's a Microsoft, they won't take it that serious. No, I was very much wrong. They do take it this seriously. Imagine if we win this, by the way. I'm just saying, if we win this. We bought the strongest stock car. That's all I'll say. Egg. Car. And that POW needs to move. It may be 159 points, but we are doing the business right now. I think the only reason it's working is because it's this particular track. If we do it on any of those, we're not going to do that well. This particular micro has a colour named Beans. I wish I knew. I do what we might have scored straight past it, but there you go, 159 points. It is doable, but like, my god, it's a bit sway. In a way, I'm glad we didn't buy the March G hash. In a way. 88 of the finest Japanese micro horsepowers. We're not going to make our money back on this event, by the way. Thanks, micros. Appreciate it. Might want to put some slight upgrades in this car. There you go. Now we should be competitive. That's better. They're still pulling away from QBX also has been. I'm assuming that's like the brown colour. I'm assuming. It's the only one that makes sense. Hey, Starbucks. Also, Granny Mobile. Listen, I had to buy this. Try Burger King. I miss Burger King, but I don't go there very often. I try not to. I think I'm still. We're a little bit under the. Yeah, we're a little bit down here. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember seeing something about that yesterday. I was just like, today's International Women's Day. Oh, hello. Got a Nissan B1. B1 with what? Because you're about to be one with 4th place, bitch! There you go. The tiny march is running away with it. This is the problem. There's the POW. Oh, that was a terrible exit. I still don't think we have enough horsepower. I put 108 horsepower in this, and it's still not enough. Yeah, we've fluffed this. We do not have enough horsepower in that micro. It just didn't accelerate fast enough. So, slight improvement needed. Oops. Right. Nismo. No, it just needs engine. It doesn't really need a handling upgrade. That's expensive. Gets you the same performance. The 4 horsepower is really going to make a difference. I'm not going to change the exhaust. I think what we could do, slightly better clutch. Should do it. Should shift a little bit faster. 4 more horsepower, it can shift a bit quicker. Let's see what we can do at Suzuka. Fuck me. We got 3 eggs. We got lull points. Ow. That seems to have worked. All I did was, what? A racing chip and a clutch. Somehow that's miraculously the difference. I guess it's because we don't spend as long shifting. I forgot that that's restarted. I forgot that that has restarted. But yeah, I know the feeling. I'm pretty beat. I don't know how I'm pretty beat because I've been off work today. But yeah, I woke up and I just felt like ass. And the reason why my stream started late-ish today, I took a nap and woke up at 7 o'clock. So that didn't help. But I had to take a nap, otherwise I wouldn't be streaming tonight. Because I had pretty chronic eye strain that's really annoying me. And I tried to sleep it off and it did work. That's why I'm streaming this evening. Yeah, our car's way more competitive now. The Eggmobile. is more Eggmobile. Yeah, but the KA, or the Cat rather, the 4K doesn't have any purpose in this playthrough. That's kind of the problem. I'd drive it for the lols if it had more of a purpose. It might only be good for like the compact car championship, but there's just way cheaper options, so most people don't go for it. It would be funny though. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. It's part of their rebrand, isn't it? Looks a bit shit, if I'm honest. Everyone's roasting them, but apparently the Leaper is still part of their branding. I just don't know what part of the branding it's gone to. Right, let's try this. Let's try this race again. I can't wait to win the most obvious prize car in the history of Gran Turismo. Got two pals. Two pals B1 with first place and an egg. I like how the PAL and the B1 are almost always in the dealerships, by the way. They are almost in always rotation every time I go into the 80s dealer. Rally him. On. Little egg box. He's hit the wall. Come on, Eggmobile. I don't think we'll catch that guy in first. That B1's got a bit too much power. Would have had KFC. Crazy. I mean, like I said, I don't mind fast food takeaways. Like, I really don't mind them. Is there? downforce, it will be one that got away. It is, yeah. I don't want to add weight to the car. Turn traction control off might help keep the wheels spinning. Let's try this again. I just don't have their straight line speed, but I can outtaunt it. They're somehow doing worse this time. The rebrand of the Peugeot logo, I remember I did quite like. I don't think it was a bad rebrand at all. But we're gonna have to really try and just send it. Maybe we just need to completely turn the ASM off as well. I don't doubt this car can do it. We might need to retweak the car again. God damn it. Right, we're taking off the ASM as well. Because it's the fact that it keeps cutting the power to the front wheels that's causing me a problem. Car isn't understeering either. Well, it isn't oversteering. I only need it for understeer. Because all the power's at the front. I don't want to go back into that menu, goddammit. Also, we get to get restarted. That means that when I buy a Copen, I'm gonna have to fucking tune that up as well, aren't I? The Mega Chad vehicle. Hello, Hugo. How's it going? We've got a literal egg, and we're trying to win a race. This does feel better. There's still, they did in 2010. I don't think they do now. They might do for the Japanese market, but I don't think they do over here. Smallest Nissan you can really buy over here now is an Elite 4 Duke. Not a small car at all. Yeah, that's... Hello, Goman. Welcome in. Welcome to downtown Eggsville. Virgin Evo and then the Chad Minecraft. Well, I don't know if Suzuki has a... Suzuki has their own K-car event, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to need to buy a cappuccino or something like it at some point. This is the closest we've been to that B1. We are really going to have to send it on the inside. Yeet! Desperate. They killed the Micro last year. That's shit. I didn't want to yeet it that hard, but needs must. I'm on my 4th attempt at this race. That B1 was the biggest problem in that entire event. Every other car was fine, but that B1 just ran away. Every time. And I refuse to put any more money into this car if I could have. Be right back, gotta get Pepsi. Fair enough. Right. Give me my prize car, which is not all that special. I can't lie. I already know what it is. It's the Nissan. Of course it was. What else was it going to be? Where is this Beans colour then? Beautiful. Oh, Beans isn't in the game. Oh, there it is! Why? Beans. Just beans. Did any other car come with beans? I can't believe it's not the M&M's car. Mara's a race car. But there we go, we got beans. Oh, I need a Suzuki K. I thought I would. But yeah, there we go. We got the beans. We found beans. That is a horrendous colour. Could we have got the... Not... Oh, maybe... No, I don't think you can win this in beans. 5 beans. Yeah. Suzuki does have its own K car. I think it has 2. There's 2 prize cars for Suzuki. Yeah. Well... Yeah. To do that, you then get the Swift. You want me to buy beans? Okay. Let me just quickly check the UCDs, and then we'll buy beans. We'll buy beans. Why not? No Delta. Sag. And is there a 205? Oh, there's the Mazda Carol, which you can't buy much. There's the 2000. Nothing exciting. Cannot remember if we own this or not already. That is horrendous. I'm not... Right. Just for you guys, we're buying beans. We're buying beans. Probably the next meme car of this channel, I'm sure. There you go. At least it's not the move. I don't want to use it right now, but there you go. Just for you guys, and probably a new meme car on this channel. We've got a beans coloured cube. Fantastic. Move cube. Who needs a sugar cube when you can have the beans cube? We're very much at that point where we're going to have to start doing a lot of the one makes. We haven't done the 80s Japanese festival yet, and we haven't done the Japan Championship yet, so we could... Super Swift. The Swift... A Swift... That would be cool. I suppose. That's not... Wait, does Surely Hyundai does not have a one make. Surely. Oh my god, it does. And it'll be one of these as the price. I'm pretty sure it's a HCD6. Or clicks. Hyundai supremacy. So we've got to buy a Hyundai at some point, but I think we'll do that later. Do we have? We do. We're gonna have to buy it. Right. Can someone tell me if I'm gonna have to put any horsepower in this car, or if I can just run it like this? The boy. X-Bass would be proud. X-Bass would be really proud. Gonna quickly send a photo to X-Bass. How much horsepower do I need for the Suzuki? Oh, well. Yeah, I know it is. How much do I could just quickly spectate an event quickly and see if I need to put any horsepower in this thing. Watch these cars, I've got like 100 horsepower. I'm calling it now. No, that looks about right. 60 odd horsepower. Okay, so we probably need about 65 horsepower in the Cappuccino. If it even hits that. Did I even change the oil in this car? I don't remember. I don't think I did. How much horsepower are we on right now? Oh yeah, we're a little bit under. We are a little bit under. I need to go change the horse oil, even. No, I didn't want to go into the car wash menu, I wanted to go into the bloody oil change. No, I didn't change the oil. There we go, it's... let him drink the oil. I think it would have been wrong if we did the Suzuki K-Card Championship and not pick the Cappuccino. Even though, personally, I prefer the Auto Works. I prefer the Auto Works personally, but I think it would have been wrong if we didn't pick a Cappuccino. $10 points. Mr. X-Bass has just responded with Giga Cheeto. Wagon RRR. The Wagon Pirate, as I call it. Oh, I keep forgetting these are RR, so they're very loose at the rear. I keep forgetting that. What was X-Bass's Gigachino this particular colour, was it? The ironic thing is you have to do this to do the other one. That's what I find quite funny. You have to complete this championship to do the other championship. Oh, bonk. Sadly, no hybrid modding in this because we're on an original version. Although, at the end of the game, is it FR? Well, I guess that makes sense why the engine's so long. Why does it feel so shit at the rig? I don't get it. But what I will say is when we've completed the game, or get close to completing the game, I'll turn on a couple of cheats that I have for this game, and we'll have some fun with some cars and make them do stupid shit. Like, even more stupider shit than what you can do on the hybrids that people use on their randomizer runs. But that's towards the end of the game. We are not doing that now. Maybe not a million, but yeah, we'll have some fun with the cars that we've got by the end of the playthrough. It won't go a million, but we can probably get it over 1,000. That's not going to be an issue. It'll be a fun time. I'm also really sad there was never an endurance race around Autumn Ring Mini. I think that would have been a fantastic K-car endurance. Wouldn't you agree? Imagine a K-car endurance around this track. It's just a thought. I fucking hate Motorland, but okay, we're gonna do it. Cappuccino. Yeah. In Gran Turismo 2, it was abbreviated as Cappuccino. Oh god. That car at the front is pulling a small gap. Cappuccino is a proper race car. Tell me about it. Look at this. Look at that agility. Look at that awful suspension. X-Bass! With the Gigachino. Just in time to watch it take the lead of the Suzuki. Yes, it's Suzuki K-Car Cup. I realised how many we have to do, and I was just like, okay, yeah, we might as well start pumping some of these out while we can. God. Yeah, I need to complete the other. We need to complete this one to complete the other one in the Suzuki dealer. Progression. It's like you're eternally trapped in the Suzuki dealership once you buy like a cappuccino or an auto. Sadly, there's no Mega Speed Gigachino here. There's no Escudo engine in it. You missed out on the Beans Cube. Yeah, you missed. We've got a new meme car on this channel, X-Bass. The only one makes it which has that kind of it basically is, yeah. But yeah, we've got a new meme car and it's a cube full of beans. I don't know why. We just thought it was funny, but they made me buy it. So we're gonna have to do something with the Beans Cube at some point. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do with it, but it is definitely a green one. Race the bean. We'll do. Tell you what, we'll do at some point. We'll do a quick race with the beans. With the Beans Cube. I have no idea what the opponent list is going to be, but we'll do a quick race and we'll race the Beans Cube. Why not? It did not want. I didn't steer hard. I'm not focusing on where I'm going. I'm too busy reading chat. It's okay. We got a Gigachino. We'll be fine. What is the most 2000 Royal any wing? No Nissan Cube should have a wing. Oh dear. No Nissan Cube should have a wing, but we will have some fun with beans at some point. At this episode and towards the end when we can start prattling around a little bit with the game. But right now, I've got to keep it as legit as possible for the majority of the playthrough, otherwise it's not fair. That just leaves Tsukuba. Three laps of Tsukuba. And we'll get one of the Suzuki concepts to then do the other Suzuki concept event. We are the only EA21R. Fair enough. Bonk. I'm sorry, other cappuccino. I didn't mean to. We've got the wagon pirate. Do you know what? I feel like these would be fantastic for insurance in the UK. If you could buy any car in the UK, get yourself a K car. They're cheap and I imagine they'd be really affordable. Because they've got like super tiny engines. So you're not going to be hitting any scary speeds in these things at all. Probably also the worst car to be in if you have an accident. Well, yeah, that's why I mentioned road safe. Well, it's not like K cars are not safe, because they are, but I'm just saying that theoretically, right, you have a very light car, a very small car with not a lot of room, and a very small engine. Yeah, we've actually started getting snow over here in the UK. We've started getting snow now, which is scary. But yeah. Also, in a way, skinny tires are not the worst thing you could have in snow. Because there's less traction zone, it can penetrate the. That's why rally cars have quite skinny tires, and not really fat tires. Obviously, I know they're studded and rutted and everything like that, but like rally cars actually have generally quite thick tires. We will eventually hit 4th gear. Fourth gear was too much of an ass for the Gigachino. All the AI are having the race of their lives back there, and then this is me running away. It's not the be-all end-all car. I know X-Bass managed to do some wild things in the Cappuccino. I'd actually say this car has more purpose in Gran Turismo 2 than it does in 4. Yeah, basically. It's it could be worse. And for good measure. Yeah, it did feel like that. But obviously I haven't done much to it. I've not done much to this car. I've only put what did I do? What was it? A racing chip and an engine balancing and an oil change. I think that's all I did for this car, for this championship. Because technically speaking, every one make I do is technically a loss on investment. On the most part, I don't make my money back with these. But what I do get are funny, quirky, and decent prize cars sometimes. Yay, we got a Suzuki Swift. Or what would become the Suzuki Swift. I actually like the car. I actually do like the car. Obviously, we're going to have to also buy Copen. That's going to suck. Putting the cope in Copen. Suzuki Taylor Swift. It's there! We've got the blue one! Let's go! We've got the blue boy. My goal is to try and obtain, at the very least, all 3 of the Deltas. Funny and quirky prize cars, like the PTSD 2CV. Yeah, you're not wrong. And both 205 colours. Oh, there's both the Fiats here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do we attempt to get the F, the L, and the R as well? They are cheap little Italian boys. The 2 funny Fiats. There's 3. The pink Vits. Sadly not. That's a Gran Turismo 3 thing. But you missed us getting 1-upped, Hugo. I've got something worse than the pink Vits. I have something worse than the pink Vits. And I'll go show you it. Because in this game, they actually declare if it's a special colour or not. But there's not many cars that fall into that bracket. But yeah, I remember, like, look, we had to win the 2CV, right? And then if you go over here, your prize for getting a 2CV and doing the 1 make is another 2CV. In Peach. With a fucking white top. Brother. I still can't get over that we got done dirty like that. That's painful. That's really painful. So we've got pink 2CV, we've got Beans. Where is Beans? There's Beans. We have 117 cars right now. There's 1 Delta. I'm just missing the red one. There's the blue one. We're gonna need the concept S2 now anyway. Surprisingly sporty car this. It's about 200 odd horsepower, isn't it? Can't remember if this can beat. I can't remember if this can beat the GSXR 4 straight up. I feel like it can't. It might need some slight mods, but we'll give it a go without first. I like how they only show you the concept S2 there. We all know that that's not the only opponent. Actually, it might be. Well, we've been shafted by that opponent list, haven't we? At least the Concept S2 is in first. 127 points, that ain't that bad. I've had harder. Suzuki Concept with the power of no. The funny thing is that this is actually faster than the actual Swift that we got. Well, there's my Concept, buddy. The only thing we're going to lack is acceleration on the cars. Probably a small issue to have, but you know, nothing that can't be solved with just some cheeky driving on my part. They don't seem all that quick in the corners. We might need some slight horsepower. Not much, but a little bit. Acceleration of it exists. It's acceleration. Give it the bees. I'm trying. This game kind of shoved me in the ass though, because it gave us 4 of these to worry about. It's gonna need some horsepower. Not a lot though. Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to win that now. Okay, just some slight horsepower. Not going to need a lot, but yeah. I thought it'd be a bit too generous of the game to make it that easy. I think it was a bit generous of the game. Like, oh yeah, here's your second prize car, and I was just like, oh, we'll be fine in this. I thought it had more horsepower than it did. That's on me. That's on me for assuming that this was going to be fair. For those 4-wheel motorcycles. Yeah. Right. That should make it better. There's also no tyre type limits. No, we'll leave on sports. We should be fine. It's mostly straight lines. Let's try Seattle Circuit again. Hopefully we don't get all 4 of them, because there's 4 colours. No, it's a bit better. It's equal. It is equal. thankfully there's an S2 in front of all of them, so we might be okay. Absolute send. Please get going. I like that blue colour on this car though. It must be said, I do like the blue. Oh, come on, car. I thought for a moment this was a 5-speed. I was about to throw my controller, but it's not. Thank God. Thank God Suzuki had the I can't talk. Sensible idea to put a 6-speed in it. Obviously, I can't match it for outright speed, but I can outmatch it in the tunnel. Those GSXRs are very, very slow out the corners. They're just quick. Well, not slow out the corner. They're slow going round. Which could play into our advantage here. Mistake on my part. I wouldn't even say this is a slow car. It's actually, for a little hatchback, it's actually okay. But concept cars always have way more horsepower than them road production counterparts. It's annoying because I think we can beat that car. I swear we can beat that car. Some better tyres might help. I don't think we need to put more horsepower in it necessarily. I think we need to put some better tyres on it so it doesn't bog so hard in the corners. I'm trying to not spend too much money on these because they do not give you a return on investment. Like, at all. These events do not return your investment on them whatsoever. Which is generally a bit of an issue. We could... That should be fine. It shifts okay. Like, think about it, you get 3 races, right? You get 3k, you get 2k for each. What track are we doing it? Twin Ring, Motegi, West, okay. We'll change that, we'll change track. We'll stop with Seattle for the moment, we'll do Seattle, we'll do Motegi West. Because at least that one I can just cut the corners. If it's getting a bit too out there, we can just cut the corners. Please stop giving me so many GSX-R4s though. That would be nice. Well, they've stopped, but they've put one of them on pole. Fantastic. Seems fair to me. It's way too many straights. Bonk. What a save from the AI. This is why these cars should never start on pole. Big corner cut. It's funny because the prize car is that car, and this is not the first event where the prize car is the better of the two cars for the event you win it from, which is quite ironic. It's not the first time where the prize car is, well, better than the one you actually use for it. The other one's the Alpine Championship. Alpine one, yeah. The one where the best car for it is the prize car for what you have to use it. Because the VE is not as good as the 10S. I know it's not. Look at the gap, by the way, on the map to those opponents. That's kind of crazy. Not very fun. I would like to call it the Alpine one, mate. So that's done. What? I've made my money back on the racing chip so far. Maybe the sport tires as well. It's like, what's the point? Three laps of Tsukuba. Again, a nice grid, but you put the fucking GSX-R4 on pole. Why? Why would you do this to me? Big send. Oh, that blocking! that Suzuki's been driven by Max Verstappen. Late move blocking. Wow, that's illegal, bro. You can't do that. We have a small problem. That GSXR starting on pole. So it doesn't have any traffic to get through, which would hold it up. That's kind of the issue we have here. It's not helpful. I think this is doable if that car is not on pole. Yes, it's actually actively pulling away. We can't race that like that. Might have to re-roll the grid. God damn it. As long as the GSXR does not start on pole, we will be okay. But if it starts on pole, we're going to have a problem. Because obviously the S2 can't hold it up. And it'll just run away. And it's clearly quicker than me. Fuck you, game. You gave me a full grid of S2s and you do that. Go away. How's that? You put the one car that was sweaty as fuck at the front and gave me the easiest race ever. You bastards. Fuck me. How's that fair? You couldn't script that if you fucking tried. Ah, that's better. Well, that's really helped. That really has helped, hasn't it? I don't think we can. Fuck! Okay, if we can stay close enough, we can smack that bitch and ruin him, hopefully. Okay, fuck. Right, I don't think it's inherently hard because it's actually hard. I think it's just, it's not fair, and it's hard because of that. If that makes any sort of sense. If it was just the Suzuki S concept, I'd be like, yeah, fair game, just run the stock car. But it's not, so I can't. Because they had the GSXR 4 in. And it's that one car that's just way better than the one you're given. I need to be able to whack that GSX-R4 though. I need to full on like T-bone that sucker. I don't think we're gonna do it. Fuck! We are so close, and yet so far. Can that Suzuki in first just do a slightly better job of holding it up, please? Can you like hold it up until after the first corner? Going up the inside again. Right, it can't start in the top two positions. It just can't. It's got to start like third or fourth, so it gets stuck behind traffic. I think this one make so far has been the cause of the most restarts we've had in this playthrough so far, because of the grid order just being whacked. The only thing they could have done to make this fairer was if the GSX-R4 started always at the back, behind all the S2s. That is the only way you could have fairly, I think, done this. Oh, fantastic. Well, we all know what's going to happen there. It's either that, or I just fuck it and just dump as many upgrades on this car as I can. Which I don't want to do. I'll make a loss. I mean, at this point, I'm so many fucking credits in. I don't think you can ever financially recover from that event. Because you can't sell concept cars for anything. You just cannot sell the car for anything. Do we have the L? F L. Yeah, it's the R we don't have. Okay. We're going to need to have some more upgrades to this car. Which is a shame. So stupid. Right, I'm not doing Sakura, we'll do Seattle. We'll do Seattle next. Sure, just put it on poll, you bastards. Seattle seems more winnable than Tsukuba at the minute. God, that thing changes gear in like forever, don't it? It helps that it's got a long gear ratio there. It takes forever to shift gear. But... oh, that's not going to help anyone, is it? Ooh. I wonder if knocking 60 kilos out will help. Might help it get to a higher top speed a bit quicker. I don't think it's going to change the world. We are catching it. Like, if you gave me that car, I would have a much easier time. But, no. They knew what they were doing. Polyphony knew exactly what they were doing with this. Oh, God. It seems to be the difference maker. Taking some weight out. Also driving more aggressively, I think, is helping. Cool. Okay, we finally have a competitive Suzuki Swift. It only took us God knows how many attempts to do it though. I still don't think we could do it at Tsukuba. Right, just Tsukuba left. Right. Can it do it at Tsukuba, and will the game be kind? We'll see. Let me guess, the Suzuki Swift in the lead is going to get dive bombed into turn 1, and I'm going to have to spend the whole rest of the match doing catch up. Oh look, it's so predictable. Trying our best here. I've got to be super late on the brake, but it's doable. Shit. Any advantage we can get from that little GSXR giving us nudges down the straight will go a long way. Come on, car, please. I don't know if we'll be able to bonk him. Oh, that looks promising. We might have to bonk him, but for fuck's sake, if we lose this now. Ha ha! I actually can't fucking believe that. Are you actually taking the pit? This is only hard for one reason only, and that's just because the cars are not balanced. That is it. I might have to bonk the one that I couldn't beat before, and I lost to the one that I was beating perfectly fine. Fucking stupid cars. I actually cannot wait to be done with these. The fact that they all did not hit me there is annoying. We might have to wreck one of the GSXRs in that hairpin, and then chase after the one, wreck that so we can win. Because what we need to do is get them stuck behind the S2s, and then we'll be fine. So I think we're going to have to play this one extremely dirtily. And it's not because I want to, it's because I'm going to have to. I refuse to spend any more money on this car, because it's already cost me more than I'm going to make. The prize car is categorically not worth it, because it's a concept, it can't enter it. It's a legitimately a useless car. They've both cleared that S2, but have now got another S2 to get past. This is turning into one hell of a sweaty ass drive by all accounts. I'm having to push really hard to try and catch this car in front. Look how much it's cheating. I just don't know how close we're going to be able to get to him. I don't think we're going to be able to whack him. No, we're not going to be able to hit him. Do I re-roll the grid and try and get these cars in less than third place? Yes, I do. Because it doesn't matter if it starts first or second, it's going to fucking run away at the front. The tail lights are nice. I'm very tired of looking at them though. This is a terrible set of events. If it was just the S2, it would have been fine. But it's not. Are you taking the piss? I don't want the GSXR on pole. I want it in like 4th. Give it me in 4th, even 3rd. I'll be happy. Just not P1 or P2. This has cost me so many fucking restarts. This has cost me so many pissing restarts. There's the other 205. The only other thing I do is I put even more horsepower in this. Now we're just on unnecessary amounts of horsepower, but it should do the trick. At this point, I'm tired of trying to restart it and making sure that it's competitive. Just tune it to 240 from the go, and you should be okay. Absolute joke of a set of races, and all of this for a GSXR4, it's just a fucking problem car. It can't do shit. It's on fucking pole. You know what, let's just give it a go. 9 points. That's how excessive this is. We're on a 9-point race. You should not have to resort to this much upgrades to beat this championship. You just should. At least we're catching them this time. At least we're catching them. I've made a heavy loss in these races. Suzuki Championship, not worth it. The GSX-R4 is right there. Fuck you. Right, we finally won this race. It only took us God knows how long to do. Also, if you don't believe me that I said this is not balanced, all you have to do is look at the gaps to the S2 opponents and the GSX-R4s. That's all you have to do. Finally! That should not have been that hard. I'm not going to let them have the luxury of finishing that. That's horrendous. $6 grand prize money for this event. Total. I had to dump like 25 on upgrades. Unbelievable. Yeah, just give me the prize car. It doesn't even feel like I've really earned this. It just felt like a chore to get through. Thank you. Right. Right, we no longer have to drive any more Suzukis. That was awful. That was actually atrocious. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how long it took for that second 205 to appear, we're on day 572. That's how long it took for it to appear. Obviously, it will be different if you're on the American version of the game, believe it or not. Oh, bro, I said let's hit 50%. Look what percentage we're at. For fuck's sake. Okay. What could we use? What could... Tell you what, I've got an idea. I know where we can go. Where is it? What card do I want to use? We'll pick this up, we'll go do one of the easy rally events and get that out of the way. 22,222.2 miles. Sweet. Right, we're going to finish one of the special condition races and then, do I even have a road one left? I don't. The only one I have left is the one with the most iconic prize car in the entirety of Gran Turismo 4's history. So we're going to do this in the 300ZX. And then I'll call it a night, because we'll have hit 50%. Renault 5 Turbo should be a pretty easy opponent. Should have used the Delta, actually. We should have picked up one of the Deltas and used that instead. Competitive car, though. It's been a while since we've seen this 300ZX in action. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here for this one. Conk the wall. Probably not the car they intend you to take driving around here, but hey, it will do. Right, we got this lap and then 2 more, and then we'll hit 50% after this race. So we'll get 2 more prize cars before the night's over. Car doesn't really stop, so that's okay. Ooh, there you go. One race down. We'll get a prize car for this. I'm not sure what it will be. I'm not sure what the prize car will be. Well, I'll say I know what the prize car will be. I don't know the 50% one. I know this. I know the Capri Rally Easy one. Right, give me that 50% prize car. Come on, game. We were ticked over halfway. Ooh, okay. Okay. I've sat in that, by the way. I've sat in that exact one. That's a decent prize car for 50%. Right. Last one. And then I'll call it a night. Yeah. Like. Oh, Audi Quattro. I've not raced that before. But, yeah. It is a very famous prize car. I only did this just to get the 50% prize car as well. But I think we'll pick, for the easy rallies in future, we'll pick either the 205 or the Delta. Put it to a vote. It'll be for the easy. Our medium is obviously our Evo 4. And the Haas, we've got the Delta, the two Deltas. Of course, we made our money a slightly different way, but I wanted to minimise the amount of days we need to do. I'm only doing that so we can save up for the black cars, the 4 black cars that you can get at the dealership. Like a gazillion miles on them for some reason. Whew. Imagine if someone had said they've never played Gran Turismo 4 before, and the first time was in 2025, and they legitimately said, I have no idea what the price car is for Free Rally Easy. But then again, you know it's bad when a mod for this game is getting more attention than the updates in Gran Turismo 7. But I'm surprised that this car has lasted as long as it has in this playthrough. It's still useful even now. How wonderful. Whew. I haven't seen the Audi Quattros in the opponent before for a while, so it was nice to see that as well. Yikes. Like how everyone took a step back as we came up to them because I ran wide. I thought that was quite cute. Yeah, baby. Whew. Right, we've made some money. We made some moolah. Obviously, we all know what the prize car is, and if you don't, I'm sorry. You're about to find out. Everyone's favourite moneymaker. It's not a bad rally car either, to be fair. Not a bad rally car either. That took way longer to hit 50% than I initially thought it would today, but I think we've made some good use out of it. Obviously, there's no point checking that dealership anymore because the 205 is not going to spawn again. And then I think the last Delta is like day 630 something like that. It might be worth looking at, maybe looking at a couple of cars to invest in. We're going to need an MX-5. Of that, there's no doubt. We're going to need an MX-5, mostly because of the endurance race. But we can do that at the start of another stream. And obviously we've still got a few of these left. German and Japanese touring cars, so that's a JGTC race. Okay. Okay, we could use the RX-8 LM for that one and still be okay. Where is the RX-8? There it is. So yeah, some more solid. We still only used 35 cars in this progress so far of this run. So far, obviously there's one of our many Deltas, and by many I mean 2. But it's my favourite colour. I'll admit, it's my favourite colour of the Delta. We do have the pace car, which we could use for the GTR Championship, but I don't think it's actually the play. Mostly because the Gran Turismo Skyline, the regular one, wherever it's hiding on my prize car list, is actually a lot more competitive. What do we do? What do we do next? We've got a load of cars that we could pick, we just can't pick concepts. We still have the Mirage fucking championship to do as well, don't we? There's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. I did say we were going to do a race with Bean, didn't I? Tell you what, I'll give you what you want. We'll finish with one more race, no particular reason, with Bean. We'll give Bean his... We'll give Beans his, Maybe that's the thing we do at the end of every episode now. We just go and do a quick race with Beans. And I think I know just the track to take Beans racing. Also, can I just say I love this song. I love from the east to the west. Let's give Beans his debut. Does that mean now every time we see a Nissan Cube in this green colour, I'm going to have to buy it? In every playthrough we do. Of course, it's basically a K-car race. It's Beans, everybody! A nice easy 2-lap race in Beans. Imagine if in the future, if I ever am able to make it, right, and I say in a YouTube video, I finally bought Beans. What a send-off that will be. Look at Beans go! So every time we see a Nissan Cube in this colour, we're gonna have to buy it. And every time we see a Lantis, we're gonna have to buy it. At least one. But I think the cube we can only make the exception on if it's this colour. If the cube isn't in beans, we can't buy it. But if we get beans in any other Gran Turismo game going forward, we're gonna have to buy beans. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to finish off every stream with racing beans. I think it's only fair. Beans has done it. He's won his first race. The little cube that could. Go on, Beans. Beans has done it. All that for 500 credits. Stonks. Beans could eventually pay himself off if we keep doing that enough. But there you go. Beans has won his first race. And there he is, in all of his glory. I can't believe we got Beans. There you go. I'll have to check to see quickly if there are any other new Nissans that you can buy in Beans. Or any other colour car that you can buy in Beans. No. 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 Obviously not. There's Beans. I don't think any of these cars come in Beans. None of the cars come in Beans, no! So sad. Okay, that basically just means that every time we get a Skyline, we're gonna have to... Not a Skyline, every time we get a cube, we have to try and buy in Beans. That's not... Is that Beans? Oh, it's hard to tell if that's Beans. And then obviously these are. Big sad! Can't buy them in Beans. There are a couple of other cars we could check, but I'm X to doubting. That's not quite Beans. Oh well. That's a fun little car, isn't it? how much horsepower? 46. They gave this thing like 60 horsepower for that fucking one make in the micro. Why? I was like, hold on, that's a bit quick. And it weighs 670 kilo. Okay. We bought a Nissan B1. Okay. Maybe we should try and make Beans a meme. Maybe. But it's my boy Beans. Can't believe you've made me fall in love with a fucking cute. Look at how happy he is. Okay. Right, save the game, call it a night. I don't want to trade. Right. Game saved. It's gonna be good night from me and Beans. I'll be back Thursday with this, hopefully, and see how we get on. But yeah, thank you for joining. It's been fun. Fuck them Suzukis. And yeah, see you all in the next one. Bye for now.